Hello, I'm Maura Carley, and I'm here today to talk to you about a somewhat tedious topic, but a very important one in case you end up in a dispute with your health insurance company. You don't ever want to end up in a dispute with your health insurance company, as we've discussed in so many of these videos. If you understand your plan and know your network and follow the rules, you minimize your chances of ending up in a dispute. But sometimes you are in a dispute and you have to know how to deal with it. So let's talk about the two ways plans are regulated. They are either regulated by the state government and the state insurance department specifically, or the federal government under legislation called ERISA and the U.S. Department of Labor. If you work for a small group or you have an individual plan, your plan is very likely to be regulated by the state insurance department, and it's a fully insured product, meaning the premium is paid, and then no matter what the level of claim expense, that's the insurance company's problem or issue. Large companies or very large unions choose to self-insure. And you're not going to tell the difference whether you're fully insured or self-insured by looking at your insurance card. But these large companies don't want to have to deal with the state-specific requirements for employees they may have in a number of different states. And so they decide to self-insure, which means they're paying claims from the company's own money to a given level. They might have insurance above that level, but they're essentially self-insuring, so it's the company's money. And people who are covered by self-insured plans generally have no avenue to take an appeal to their state. But we'll discuss an exception a little later. Now, regardless of whether your plan is regulated by the state or the feds, most of the time the procedure is pretty similar. There's an internal appeal process, and then if you're unsuccessful, there's some kind of external review opportunity. But some processes have more steps than others, so you need to know exactly what it is. You need to know who regulates your plan, and then you have to find out what is the process. If you have your own coverage that you pay for yourself, you're going to have the plan documents that should outline that. If you don't, if you work for a large company, you might get the plan documents from HR. That information might be on your health insurance portal. You can call customer service and get that information. With my plan, there's a paragraph with every explanation of benefit statement that outlines the appeal process. But you need to find out what yours is and follow it completely. If you are unsuccessful, at every level, you would still have the right to sue, but that is absolutely a last resort. So the exception I wanted to share is that in some states, even if you are covered by a self-insured plan, there might be another entity like a state attorney general's department that will consider your complaint under, say, the consumer protection regulations in your state. So that's another avenue to pursue, but always follow the procedure outlined for your plan and act timely and just be extremely conscientious about the whole matter. And I wanted to add that when you are in an initial level of appeal, you are dealing with people who work for your insurance company who do that type of thing for a living. So you are up against the pros in that sense. I just want to say that you do have the right, of course, to hire someone. You can hire an attorney. You can hire other firms that specialize in this kind of work. We've done it as well, but we're much more geared to keeping people out of trouble, as I've tried to say so many times before. So I think that is it for today. Take good care. Bye now.